Well, I would dearly like the red behind the black to go. And he thinks it does. He's right behind the shot. Didn't look like it from there, did it? And that's really opened things up. Very attacking shot.
19.
Could be a costly fluke, this, for Stephen Lee.
Well, it was a pretty costly one for Ronnie O'Sullivan, wasn't it? That double that Maguire went for. It's always a chance of the treble, of course, but it's still a fluke. Although Ronnie took it very well, it's got to be said.
Yes, he actually looked pleased for Stephen Maguire, didn't he?
Well, he'd missed his chance, hadn't he? He didn't get on the last red as intended and missed it, so maybe he thought, well, maybe I didn't deserve to win it.
Well, that's an option, to play the cannon, but could also play the run-through. Well, that hasn't quite worked out as intended. That cue ball travelling too close to the cushion. This now becomes a very tough pot to the right corner. That's an excellent pot from Steve Maguire. Well appreciated by the crowd.
Yes, and he's been in good form this year as well. He was runner-up in Germany. Semi-finals just last week, lost to Robertson in Galway. Did win a PTC as well in Germany in January.
I know, Stephen. I'll keep an eye on it. 35. $36.
I think he is a player who needs to start well. I know you can say that about all of them, but sometimes his temperament gets a little bit fragile. He gets on top of himself, and a good start means that shouldn't happen, or certainly not early on in the match.
Pink spot held. Goes on to the black spot. But both the black and the red and the pink going to the left corner.
Jan Verhaas, the referee, is going to deal with something.
Hello.
Cameraman, I think, or
either go or stay.
Someone in the audience, maybe.
I think he thought he'd missed it.
Well, I think he was disturbed again, and Jan Verhaas is going back.
Then play. Okay.
It's a cameraman, I think. Well, at least he can see the funny side. He wouldn't have done. I think he'd have missed it, though. And this is what I'm saying about not just Maguire, but all players. They need to be able to relax into the match and not let external things get on top of them.
Yes, and I can tell you, there's nothing worse than down on the shot and you can expect the clicking sound just as you're taking your shot, and it's very off-putting. And they want to get the shot right about then, just as he brings the cue back, and it's just not on.
Well, Jan Verhaas, he's a great guy, a nice guy, but he won't take it for any messing, I can assure you. If it carries on, the gentleman will be asked to leave. Well, he won't be asked.
56.
Well, he's took these very well, Stephen Maguire, and he's getting to the winning line.
Yes, well, reprieve man. We said it about Ding, of course. Ben Wollaston led him 4-0 in the first round. Ding came back to win 5-4. Now he's in the semis. And, of course, Maguire perhaps should have lost yesterday, but scrambled through on the respot.
63.
And he's made an excellent start to this semi-final. Just this ping. And lead would need snookers.
Yeah, so when he came to the table, he flunked the red, but from the brown, he had to touch a red out to be able to carry on the break. There was nothing there, and he's won the frame from that. Excellent snooker.
$70.
He's a player who's always going to be a threat in any tournament, but he hasn't won a major tournament for 4 years. It was this China Open 2008 here in Beijing. It was his last major success.
76. Stephen Maguire.
Well, it's a good break, that. 76 from Stephen Maguire. Lee may play on just to get a feel of the table, possibly. Get his hand on the table. But, in fact, he has conceded. So, Stephen Maguire, great start for the Scotsman.